Hello everyone! Grab your art supplies. We're making a winter reindeer today. The supplies are listed in the description, so pause the video whenever you need to. Starting with my hand in the middle of the paper, I'm going to jump over the top with my pencil, nice and slowly. Then lift my hand away and round out the bottom to create an oval for the head. Mine isn't perfect, and that's okay. Add 2 lines down for the neck, 2 lines across for the scarf, 2 lines out and connect them, and then add some fun fringe to the end of the scarf. For the eyes, I'm going to make an oval in the middle of the face and then connect the second oval to the first. Add a curved line on the inside, an oval for the nose, and a line down. For the ears, I'm going to use a rounded triangle. They reach out to the side of the paper and curve back in. Add a straight line up to the corner for the antlers, and then 3 small lines. I'm actually going to take my pencil and bubble the antler by going around the lines I just drew. And after I'm done, I'm actually going to erase the original line on the inside. I do like to hold my paper down with my other hand when I'm using the eraser to prevent it from ripping or bending. Now I have nice reindeer antlers. Time to trace with a permanent marker. I like to tell my students about the Sharpie speed limit. It's just like driving a car. Go too fast and you might crash. Now, as I go along and trace my drawing, I do go off the pencil line a couple times, but that's okay. I can still erase it later. Everyone makes mistakes, but I always try to do my best, and most importantly, I always try to have as much fun as I can when I'm making my artwork. I decided to add 2 small rectangles for the eyebrows, and then trace them with my Sharpie. And I also decided to add a few stripes to the scarf. And then I was inspired by the twinkling winter lights I see outside, so I made some lines in between the antlers. To create a light, I made a small line down, then a small square, and then a rounded V shape. Trace with the Sharpie, and then erase anything that you don't want to keep. I'm ready to color, so I've grabbed some of my markers. I'm using brown for my reindeer. I bet you think I'm going to color the whole thing with my marker, but actually I'm just going to go along the edges because later I'm going to transform it into watercolor paint, and I don't need to fill everything to do that. So I'm just making a nice thick line around the edges with my marker. I did fill in some parts completely. Either they were too small to use a paintbrush, or just to make it a little bit different. After all, it's our differences that make us special. Art is always about making something special and unique. You can change anything about this picture, from the way you draw the eyes to the colors you choose, to the materials you make this with. Now I picked yellow for the background because it's a color I don't have on my paper yet. Sometimes my students think they have a broken marker because they are coloring way too fast. Even though this video is sped up, I'm coloring so slowly. I'm making these circles and overlapping so that I get even coverage. Grab some water, a towel or a napkin, and don't forget a paintbrush if you're going to turn your marker into watercolor paint. Give your paintbrush a gentle swish in the water cup and then wipe off the excess. Start brushing over your marker. You're going to melt it down into watercolor paint and then drag that into the blank spaces on your paper. Since I'm not changing colors, I can just dip into my water cup anytime I need some more. And then when it gets hard to reach, I can just turn my paper. I give my paintbrush a thorough rinse when I'm changing colors, and then continue painting my reindeer. For best results, wait for each color to dry before starting the next one. Otherwise, the colors might blend into one another and change. However, that can also look incredibly beautiful. And there you have it. My winter reindeer is finished. I hope you had fun. If you try this project, I would love to see how it turns out, so make sure to visit crazyartclass.com and like this video and subscribe to our channel for more easy art projects. Bye everyone!